All right, everybody, today's lesson is lesson 53, and it is a squats and a low plank challenge lesson. Get ready to challenge yourself. You've got this. For today's lesson, you're going to complete two different challenges, and you're going to do them 2 times. Challenge number 1 will be for 1 minute, and challenge number 2 will be for 5 minutes. For challenge 1, you will count how many you do in that minute, and for challenge 2, you're going to see if you can do it for the whole time. And then you'll take a break, and then you're going to do it again to see if you can improve or beat your scores. This is going to be a good one. Okay, challenge 1 is up. For this challenge, how many squats can you do in 1 minute? You're going to have a minute, and you're going to count and see how many squats you can do. Make sure you record that number because you're going to submit that score at the end. So, challenge number 1, how many squats can you do? Make sure you're doing a good squat and getting your bottom down low. Okay, so a squat. We start in a standing position. We stick our bottom back. We bend our knees to sit down like we're sitting in a chair, and then we stand back up. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Make sure you push your bottom back. Make sure you bend those knees. How many can you do in 1 minute? All right, you complete challenge number 1. Now up is challenge number 2. Can you do a low plank for 5 minutes? Now, this is going to be a tough one, but I bet I've got a lot of you that can do a 5-minute low plank. Remember, for a low plank, you're on your elbows and your hands are on the ground, your toes are on the ground, and you're holding your body still. Make sure you've got a nice straight body. So look at the diagrams coming up next and make sure your body looks like that. 5 minutes, low plank. Let's see if you can do this. All right, so you've done challenge number 1 and challenge number 2. You are going to take a quick break and then you're going to try and beat your scores. So you're going to have a 3-minute break. The time is going to play. Get a drink if you need it. Do whatever you need to have that 3-minute break to be ready to start again with challenge 1 and challenge 2. Let's see if you can beat your scores. I bet you can. All right, good stuff. We are back around to challenge number 1. How many squats can you do in a minute? So remember, you've already done this, so you've got a number. So you're going to do it again to try and beat your score. So you're going to tell me at the end how many you did. And did you beat your score? Make sure it's a good squat, the same way you did it the first round, and do your best to try and beat your score. And now we're back around to challenge number 2. So again, we're doing our low plank. Can you hold a low plank for 5 minutes? So if you didn't do it the first time, can you do it this time? So then you tell me, yes, I did it for 5 minutes and I beat my score. So your challenge is to hold a low plank for 5 minutes and try and beat your score. If you did 5 minutes last time and you do 5 minutes again, then you equaled your score. Let's see if you can beat your time from last time or hold it for 5 minutes and do both. You've got this. you done? You've done challenge 1 and challenge 2, and then you did again to try and beat those scores. So the next thing you're going to do is submit your scores to me. On the next slide, or the next part of the video, I should say, it's going to tell you what scores I need you to submit. Put them in a text box so that I can see you've done the lesson and got those scores. I look forward to it. So for your scores, here's what I need. The first round is how many squats did you do in a minute? So you're going to give me the number of squats. The second one is yes or no. Did you hold a low plank for 5 minutes? If you did, yes. If you didn't, no. So the first one is how many squats you did. Second one is yes or no. Then we come back around to challenge 1 and you tell me how many squats you did and if you beat your score. So you're going to give me a number and then yes or no. So this is the number and yes, I beat my score. No, I didn't. And then we go back to challenge 2. Did you hold a low plank for 5 minutes? Yes or no. Did you beat your score? Yes or no. If you got exactly the same, then you didn't beat it, but it's the same. So it wasn't better, it wasn't worse, it was the same. Remember, put your scores in the text box and I can see how awesome you are. Thanks, guys.